you to give me your top 3 quarterbacks that you think will be Sunday signal callers for years to come.
Okay, all right. So first and foremost, it's not the deepest drafted quarterback.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be a good quarterback draft.
Yeah, I mean, you got a guy who's went to back-to-back national championships, won one, lost one, and he's not even the number one guy off the board.
Wow.
So that's Deshaun Watson. He is in my top 3, simply because he's been there, he's won, and he's put up some top performances against the NFL caliber defense in Alabama. So I put him up there in that list. I think that he has that winner capability. It's going to be a project because he's in the spread. I hate the spread offense to transition to the NFL, but he's definitely
That's
has
something
the
Robert
winning
had to do, right? And it took him a while. They brought in the Baylor offense, as we know, Kyle, that you worked with in D.C. Will they have to do that for Deshaun Watson, whatever team? Bring in Dabo's offense from Clemson?
They're going to have to do something to make him comfortable. Just like any other player, they got to find a way to make him comfortable so he can fit seamlessly into the NFL.
Okay.
Number 2, I have Deshaun Kaiser. I like this kid. And, recently, I guess he said he has the instincts of Tom Brady and the body of
why
Cam
can't he be
Newton.
great?
I mean, that's a great combination to have. I mean, 6'4", 6'5", strong arm. I like the guy. He was in the quarterback controversy, two-man game this year. And
it seemed like Malik Zaire. I think they picked the right one.
He ended up winning the position. Yeah. And shoot, you gotta put that in your piggy bank when you think about this guy moving forward. He can beat some people out. He had 5 touchdowns against my Texas Longhorns.
Yeah, he did.
Not happy about that, but it's okay. So he got us. But I think he's going to be a guy that he needs to go to a veteran team, a veteran quarterback that has 1 or 2 years left. Let him develop, and then hand him the reins. And number 3 is a wild card.
Who you got?
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, guns up.
Guns up out of Texas Tech. The guy has attitude. He has swagger. Kind of reminds me of a Drew Brees type of a guy. Somebody that's going to fling the ball around, not afraid to throw the ball deep. And, he's somebody that you can build on. Not a day one starter, but somewhere down the line, if you get the right coach that's working with him, he could be successful, maybe an Andy Reid or something.
Are you worried about when you come out of that Texas Tech offense and people think gimmicky, you talk about spreads, that can transition? Because it does seem like, though, all of a sudden, like you, people are talking him up. It seems like his stock is really moving up in this draft.
Yeah, I mean, you have to look at the offense and say, is it going to be able to transition? But the NFL is kind of going in that way a little bit, too, where there's just a lot of throwing the ball downfield. And Patrick Mahomes has a lot of skill to do that. He has the arm strength. He has the mobility. And like I said, he has the confidence to succeed in the NFL.
I just didn't know if it was like a Texas thing, because I know you're a Texas guy.
Oh, well, Texas, we definitely had that swagger.
Yeah.
We're tough kids, so we know how to transition in tough situations, but he'll be all right.
All right, later on this evening on 120 Sports, going to get your top running backs and your top wide receivers coming from an NFL wide receiver. You still run sub 4.4?
I haven't timed myself in a while, but I always say, if you give me a month to train, I'll definitely break 4.4. I might get in that 4.2 range again.